them. They're now on the Cassidy. Cassidy gets stuck. Cassidy will die, and Annie has already killed Kagma. 2 remaining members there left. And here they go, jumping onto the Nexus turret. Cassidy already dropped down. There's the GG from Team Europe. They're going on to the Nexus turrets. Team USA will win WCG 2010 in League of Legends.
CLG originally formed as a team that essentially came together to compete in WCG 2010.
Do you wish there would be themed rules such as your team's logo in the game?
We didn't really have a set team, and no one really had a set team, and I wanted to create the best team as soon as possible, so that's how it started. I approached Chauster and Gigi to, form a team. I knew them through ladder, and they were really good.
And they combined forces and then picked up Kobe and Elements. Not only did they not lose games, games were not close. If there were close games with CLG, it was a thing.
The prime of the team, when we were first created and we first got rolling, we had probably the best roster we've ever had.
And this was kind of not only the founding of CLG, but of League of Legends esports. This is where we started having more goal for lols after this, and the scene started to develop.
We placed first, and it was probably, one of the best experiences I had. It was pretty awesome.
CLG is notorious for just poaching good talent. So everyone hung out on the CLG event. That was like the place to hang if you were good. Like you're only invited if you're good. So I just went to duo queue with Hotshot whenever.
He'd queue up with Hotshot, Hotshot would get randomly matched up with him, and he'd just make big plays all over Hotshot's stream. And Hotshot just hyped up this unknown guy like Doublelift is a god.
Oh my fucking god, Doublelift is a fucking god.
He went to DreamHack, which was the Season 1 finals, and then they adopted the meta, and then Peter became an AD, and that's when he got back on CLG.
We kicked Saint because we had a lot of emotional conflicts with him. We had a lot of team conflicts when it came to communication. It was just really our chemistry that made Saint have to go.
So Saint was just drunk as hell, and Chauster just exploded. He was just like, all I heard was fuck from the shower, because I went to take a shower actually. I didn't go back to my room. And it's Chauster's voice. And if I can hear the word fuck from the shower, it's a really loud shower through 2 doors. I know something went down. And when I came out of the shower, Chauster was red. He's sitting down in his chair and he looks so fucking mad. And I'm like, did you just explode on Saint? And he's like, yeah. The critics have always said, and I think they've said forever, that CLG has way too much ego. All 5 of us think we're the best players in the world, the best players on the team, and none of us listen to each other. And it's true, totally true.
I played StarCraft, and I played to win. I got really good. I hate losing, so I learn, I try to win, and then I move on to the next game. Like Diablo 2, I want to be the best PvP in Diablo 2. You move on to other games like Counter-Strike, and all these other games. There's some competition involved, and I can always compare myself to others. And I wanted to be the best. I just wanted to be the best.
That's good. That's a good thing to say. That's a good thing to think. You have to think like you're the best, or else you won't be the best. If you think somebody's better than you, they'll always be better than you. So that part I think it's good. It's true and it's good. It's not going to be sustainable, but if I can just win now while this much money is in the scene and I have all these skills, then I can just retire.
Everyone knows it's more fun to win than to lose, of course. No one wants to lose. That's why you see so many ragers in League of Legends. They lose a game, they're like, fuck this, fuck that, right?
Se o amor não é bastante pra vencer, Senhor, já nem sei. Já nem sei, já nem sei, já nem sei.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Championship Sunday.
They were able to force Kagwan into the position to help defend that Tarek, and that is what made that swap possible.
Wow, and a phenomenal job by Dignitas bringing it through. You can see him standing up excited as the Nexus falls. Dignitas going 2-1 over Counter Logic Gaming Prime. And now it's not down and out for CLG though. They go down to the lower bracket.
And then we had to play CLG.
Well, we only slept like 3-4 hours that day. And we went to the event, and I thought I was late because the match started at 9 and you had to be there 30 minutes previous, before the match. I came there 15 minutes late and I was the first one there.
I woke up and I didn't have time to eat. I barely slept.
Pick up 2 kills there. And that is all the kills they needed to turn this one around. CLG NA liking their chances. 25 seconds till any respawn, and they're going for the Nexus.
Going to the grand finals, we have TSM versus Counter Logic Gaming North America.
And it turns out we just had like an epic game 3 and we ended up beating them.
I thought they would just demolish us, but when it came down to it, we just beat them.
CLG NA, and they will fight Team Solo Mid.
It was just like Chauster kept saying, come on, let's not lose them the same way. Let's not lose them the same way. Like, we should win. Like, let's just fucking win so I can go home. And I was like, okay, like, yeah, we'll play our best. Like, we'll do everything we can. Like, of course, like, I really want to beat TSM.
This week might be what Team Solo Mid goes in on. The shields are on. Chaos going for the poke. Hotshot in the middle. There is Reginald taking so very much damage, but he's been bubbled. Hotshot goes down. Hazard in the middle. Gonna fall as well. Big Bat pushing backwards. Reginald not actually dying here. Corky now in the mix. Double it. Trying to get away from this one. They will escape with only 2 deaths, but that means another inhibitor going down. The crowd going wild for Team Solo Mid. This could be their last push of the tournament. Odd one. Wiping out those spells with his shield. Nexus almost laid bare. Dyrus coming in for this one. And that's going to be some kills. The Nexus going to go down, and Team Solo Mid will win the MLG Spring Championships 2012. Congratulations, TSM.
TSM, your reigning champions in the MLG circuit. Wow. An amazing weekend of League of Legends. TSM never seeing the losers bracket whatsoever.
And then it just didn't happen, so I just thought it was really hilarious that the top 4 was the exact top 4 for 2 tournaments.
Just as a team, we're not that experienced because they've been playing together for a very long time.
We just got owned sometimes. Sometimes they just towered over us and in between 2 turrets and there was nobody to respond.
Hotshot's getting accustomed to the new jungle, and we also have a ringer. And like Hazard's a good player, he's a good solo queue player and everything, but at the tournament level, he really is inexperienced. We could have won too, but you know, TSM right now is just the better team against our lineup right now.
TSM started winning all of these Season 2 tournaments.
I knew we weren't too far off from winning, and I know we were the better team at the time too.
In response, CLG decides, well, we're going to go to where we think the highest level play is, which is in Korea.